Hey guys, I wanted to share with you how I make Korean barbecue. So everything looks great. Unfortunately, I forgot the sesame seeds at the end, but this is how I make my Korean barbecue and it is so good. So I tried Korean barbecue for the first time and it was awesome. And this is my second time making it and it is so good. So I start off with some flanken style beef short ribs. These can actually be a little bit hard to find, guys. I did find them at the grocery store, but I found them at Whole Foods before, and that's when I had first made this recipe, and it's amazing. So you want to start off with your flanken beef ribs, put them in a bag, and then black garlic. Black garlic is the secret to this recipe. So I put a tablespoon of something called black garlic. I hope you can find it. I don't know, but it just makes this amazing. And then you're going to want a tablespoon of hoisin sauce. And you're going to want to put that in your Ziploc bag as well. And that's going to add another bit of sweetness. And then you're going to want to add some soy sauce. And then you're going to want to add sesame oil. Don't forget that, because I almost forgot that. And I was like, oh, I know what's missing, the sesame oil. So you're going to want about a tablespoon of that. And then you're going to want a tablespoon of some coconut sugar, which is going to give the perfect bit of sweetness once this hits the grill. So once everything's in your bag, go ahead and zip it up and mix it around the best way that you can and get it all incorporated. So you'll just keep working it around in the Ziploc bag. And then as you can see how good it already looks. It's like marinating with that black garlic. So you put it in the fridge, chill that. You can marinate it as long as you want. So now I'm going to start my asparagus. So I did some research, and asparagus traditionally isn't used much in Korean cooking. I did see a recipe and they used some gochujang. I don't have any sorry, I hope I'm saying this right. Gochujang or gochujang. Yeah, I don't have any of that. So I'm going to put some garlic, about a tablespoon, and then I'm going to put about 2 teaspoons of sesame oil, and then I'm going to add about 1/4 cup, or about 3 tablespoons of soy sauce, or 3 to 4 tablespoons. I kind of eyeball everything, so yeah, you can do that too. So then I have some seasoned rice vinegar, and then I added that. And I was like, oh, this is going to be great. So I'll brush this on here. And then I forgot the sesame seeds at the end. Oh, and I just realized that today. Okay, so I got all of that mixed together. And then I have my asparagus. So I got some ideas, did some research on how to grill asparagus. So the best tip was to skewer it. So you just put the skewers into the asparagus. And I know that the ends are fibery, but you're going to want to keep them on so they're pretty whole on the grill. And when they grill, the fibers at the bottom actually are going to cook so well that you don't even have to worry about, oh, I got to chop off those bottom fibers. So after we get that all threaded through, we'll begin to thread through the top part of the asparagus so that we can go ahead and make almost like a grilling board in a way. And it's awesome. So we have all those skewered through, and as you can see, you can flip it easily. See how it easily flips with those skewers on there? And you can also, just with your hands, you can flip it just by grabbing the skewer sticks there. So that is what is awesome about this. So this, I thought, would be perfect to grill asparagus. So this is my first time grilling asparagus like this, and I'm like, this is awesome. So this came out really good. So I went ahead and I brushed my asparagus with my mixture I had there that I made. The mixture smells amazing. Everything smells great. So I just go ahead, brush the front side, and then what I'll do is flip it over, and then you're gonna want to brush the other side with the little marinade here. So I let these sit. When I put this marinade on, I actually let them sit for a little while I got like everything else ready before grilling. So I'd say the longer you kind of let it sit, more flavor you'll get. So that looks real good. And I am so excited. I had my excited face on for this barbecue. I was very excited. So now I'm making a little bit of a salad to go with it. So I went ahead and took that coleslaw salad type of mix I made yesterday. I wanted like some color with the carrots, the different kinds of colors with the veggies, so the plate looks really nice. So I went ahead and I hit that with a little bit of rice vinegar. because I wanted to just make this like a teeny little side salad really fast, just a quick little whip together, and this is awesome. So I put just like a teaspoon of the sesame oil on there, and I love sesame oil. I gotta buy more soon, as you can see. Okay, so then I'll hit it with some black pepper, and then with some sea salt. So that's all ready to go, and I will just shake it up in the container. Look, I have a salad made in just about like, what, 10 seconds? Awesome. So this is what also makes this recipe really easy. This Korean barbecue is so easy. Okay, so I got my grill heated up, ready to go. Got my meat on there, looking really good. Delicious, smells amazing once it hits the grill. Then I'm gonna get my asparagus on there. All right, so I'm alternating. I started off with high heat, so I'm alternating between like medium high and high heat. So I got that on the grill, close it for a second, let everything heat up for a second. Then I wanted to brush on my extra bit of that marinade onto the asparagus, so that sesame oil can hit it, and when it grills, it's gonna, you know, get nice and grilled, very nice and tender. And it's also gonna keep those stalks juicy, so that bottom fibrous part is gonna get so soft and it'll be amazing. So then I went ahead, took a pan. You're gonna wanna put some butter in there and start a fried egg. So you just put the egg, put a top on it so it cooks all the way. Okay, then I'm gonna go back to my grill. I'm gonna lower it to medium because I'm kind of trying to watch my asparagus and make sure it doesn't burn, but everything's turning out great. Okay, so I'm gonna flip over my Korean barbecue, and it is looking awesome. Ooh, yes, delicious. Kyah's Korean barbecue. Yum. So then I went ahead and when I flipped over these asparagus, I brushed the other side with that little bit of that marinade still left, so those stayed juicy. All right, my barbecue is ready to go. I was excited. So I sat outside, chilled for a minute, then I got the barbecue up, and it was ready to go. So I got my plate ready to go. You're gonna wanna put your fried egg in the middle. You're gonna wanna put some shallots. I like shallots with this, really good, gives it some color, some purple. Okay, so after I got that together, now you're gonna wanna decorate your plate or your bowl or whichever. Now I'm layering my meat on my plate so that it's arranged like that, and look at that meat. Ooh, yes, that looks delicious, beautiful, beautiful. So I'm just gonna layer it on like that. And then I'm gonna go ahead and arrange my little bit of this coleslaw, this Asian style coleslaw. All right, so my next step is the asparagus, and oh, this is where it's like really hurting me because I'm seeing how I forgot the sesame seeds. It still looks beautiful, but just that touch of those sesame seeds. Oh yes, that. So if you have sesame seeds, garnish them with those. You could also use half of an avocado. You could use zucchini. You can use whatever veggies that you like. This is awesome. So let's enjoy this. Let's taste this, because I am going to tear this Korean barbecue up. This is gonna get torn up. So I went ahead and tried my asparagus. It was amazing. It's so juicy. Every flavor in there was perfect. Like, you didn't taste any vinegar, or nothing was too strong. The meat has this sweetness that is so amazing, and with the flame grilled and the bits of fat on the meat, it's just it's mind blowing, amazing. So I went ahead and just tore up the rest of my Korean barbecue. This, like, so good. Like, the coconut sugar, the black garlic, the hoisin, like, it's pretty much, like, when you try this, you just will tear it up. It's just so good. It's really that good. And I don't know how I came up with this marinade with the black garlic, and it's so delicious. So I tried my little bit of my, like, Asian style coleslaw, and that also was amazing. It gives like a nice crisp and refreshing, bite, and it's really tasty.